Hi, I'm Jeff Stokes. Welcome to Jeff's Daily Dose of Encouragement. Today I want to ask the question, how strong is your faith? Today I've been reading the account of Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego. And if you know the story, Nebuchadnezzar, after that Daniel had interpreted a dream to him, set up this massive statue. And he required that everyone should bow down to it whenever all this music was played. But people realized that Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, who were Jews, would not bow down. And so Nebuchadnezzar, in a rage, got them before him and put them on the spot and said, you guys, whenever that music plays, bow down. Otherwise, I'll throw you into a furnace of fire. And the boys, these boys were not boys, the men, young men, answered and said, look, if you chuck us into the fire, our God will get us out of there. But if you don't, we're not going to bow down to your gods. So the king was in an absolute fit of rage and commanded them to be chucked into the furnace. And then, to his astonishment, they didn't die. The men that chucked them in died, but they didn't die. And then he saw a fourth man loose, one like the Son of Man, and he hauled them out of there. And then made it a law that anyone who spoke against the God of Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego would basically be destroyed. So that's the scenario. Now, I'm not so much going on about the story, but if we are faced with an ultimatum like that, and there are regimes around the world that do that today, very similarly, they think they're like God, and you either bow to their rules or you get punished for it. It's happening in many, many countries in the world today. And the question is, what would our response be? How strong is our faith? Will we stand? Will we be able to stand like Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego and say, no matter what you do, our God is able to deliver us. And number two, we're not going to bow to your rules that are against what God has said. If you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ, if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For whosoever shall confess that Jesus is the Son of God, God dwells in him, and he in God. And yes, there are many leaders today who are threatened by the Lordship of Jesus Christ. That's why they try to destroy it, because they want power and control. They don't want anyone else to have it. But with Jesus, of course, that's impossible, because all authority has already been given to him. So, can you stand? Are you in a place where you can stand today? I guess we'll never know until we're in that situation. But we need to keep questioning ourselves and be as planted and as rooted in faith in Jesus Christ as we possibly can. God bless you. Have a great day.